This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Aurora, Colorado. I am here at Stone City. Since 2003, they have been providing Denver with granite, marble, and quartz products all across the area. I am here with the owner, Babu. Thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
You really began this company back in 2003, really to make it more affordable and easier for people to do remodels out there. Share with me a little bit how you got involved in this industry.
In 2003, we started the industry keeping in mind about the changing trends in the industry. We thought we could add a different angle to the whole thing by bringing in direct imports of material because we have connections back in the source, which is Brazil, India, China, Italy, and wherever the stone originates from. So we wanted to have the direct connection between the customers here and the material that is coming from outside of the country, which is United States. So we wanted to connect these two directly. So we started importing on our own, and we started doing the service as well, which makes us as a one-stop shop. So we are known to be in the industry, like from quarry to kitchen, we do it all. Now that's for the stone part of it. Then eventually over the period, we've added other products to our line, like we do cabinets now. We provide bath cabinets, kitchen cabinets, to any extensive designer cabinets, whatever the customer is looking for. And then we also added flooring, and now in flooring we do tile and hardwood floors, and then also backsplashes. And now backsplashes are becoming very trendy nowadays, so customers want the right coordination, the right product, the right designs for their product. So we created a design center here in our showroom to take care of that part. So we are a full-fledged one-stop shop that takes care of pretty much entire remodeling for a house, which includes countertops, which could be granite or quartz, then cabinets, flooring, and backsplashes.
Obviously, there's quite a bit that goes on under two roofs here. You've got a lot of space here. Let's start off some of these materials a little bit. Basically, there are a lot of materials out there we can use to beautify our home. One of those is stone. Why is stone a popular choice for people, and why does it stood the test of time?
Because of its own strength, it's natural. It's very gorgeous. It's nobody can replicate it however you want to. And then there is so much of variation and beauty in the stone that people have been always liking it, and it's always been an upgraded product, more beautiful. And then the stone itself is very unique. You cannot have two stones looking the same. So that is one of the reasons, and because of its durability. I mean, it lasts forever. So that is the strength of stone. And over a period of time, the technology has improved, and then more variety of designs and edges have come into place. That way, the granite has always been as a premium choice for customers.
Fantastic. I mean, one of the things I notice when I walk into a model home, some of these beautiful homes in Denver, one of the first upgrades I notice is that of granite tops. I mean, compared to their basic homes. Does this actually add value to a person's home?
Yes, absolutely. Any upgrading done to a kitchen project, whether it is cabinets or countertop, always adds value to the home, and also it recoups the value when you're trying to put back the home in the market. That is why the choice is very popular. And nowadays, when the house is being put in the market, the buyers or the sellers are looking for an upgraded value of the home. So the sellers are kind of beautifying the home, and especially kitchen becomes the number one sought after area to beautify. And also the buyers are looking at a home that is readily available for them, so they don't have to invest the time and money to get it upgraded. So it has almost become an MLS requirement, where metro listing, where people are looking for these upgrades and then only viewing the homes. So in common, the upgrades have become so important to the sellers, especially, that they are beefing up the house or beautifying the house before they put it in the market.
Wonderful. I mean, granite itself, I understand it is actually sealed. So we're talking about this helps for daily upkeep as well as the longevity of the product.
Granite itself is very strong, and nobody can hurt granite. But because of its porosity in nature, it could get stained. But with technology, a lot of new sealers have come in, which is a one-time application, and you don't need to worry about it any further. So what the sealer does is it's a chemical, it's a liquid, like clear liquid like water, and it penetrates to these pores and clogs them, so that no external liquid can penetrate into the stone. So it's a simple process. A lot of people make it a big deal, but actually it is not. Any homeowner out there can do it themselves. So it's not that we use some tools or anything. It's clear liquid like water. You just pour it on the slab, spread it out, and then it's done.
That is interesting. What you mentioned earlier was obviously it's a unique item. It's a unique look. We're talking about a variety of slabs you have here. You've got probably one of the largest selections I've ever seen here in Denver. You can pretty much find a fit or a color for any decor out there.
That's true. We have about 60, 65 different colors, about 500 plus slabs here in our yard that people can come in and look at. Variety of color range based on the cabinet. Some people coordinate with the cabinet, some people coordinate with different things in the house. But no matter what your color range is, we carry most of the selection in the metro.
When folks think of granite tops, a lot of times they're thinking of kitchens. But quite honestly, any room in the home, we're talking about vanities, bathrooms, floors, fireplaces, theater rooms. I mean, this is getting more popular all the time.
Yeah, the application is very wide. You can use granite pretty much everywhere, even fireplace mantles, fireplace hearth, floor, even in bath thresholds, wall caps. Other than kitchens and bathrooms I'm talking, there's so many more applications like entertainment center, you name it, there are several of them where granite can go in and beautify the home.
Because you're able to control the actual import, the fabrication, as well as the installation, we're talking about 100% custom job you're able to provide folks.
Yes, that is where we stand way ahead of our competition here. We take care of everything. That's what customers do like, and they want to make sure that one company is handling everything rather than multiple companies doing it, and then there is a blame game that that company did this company did it. Here the buck stops with us. Everything we handle it right from providing the material to fabricating to installing it, and also providing the additional services, if any, that the customer might require. So we take care of the whole thing from start to finish.
One-stop shop. When somebody decides to do a remodel, many times it can be overwhelming. Quite honestly, you've got a team here with over 25 years of combined experience. Does it all begin with a consultation? Can that take place here in the office or also at the home? How does that work?
Remodeling is sometimes overwhelming, and most of the people realize that once they get into that. But if it's done with proper planning, then it is as easy as it could be. As far as consultation is concerned, we do both. People can come here, they can look at the product, they can get more ideas and do it here, or we do provide in-home free consultation. So we go to the house, we do the measurements, we explain to the customer, we also see the rooms, and then we give more ideas. So either way, whatever is comfortable for the customer, whatever the customer wants, however they prefer, we cater to their needs.
What amazes me with some of these kitchens, not only the fact they're very beautiful, but they're functional. We're talking about adding extra space. You're talking about backsplashes. You've also talking about complete cabinetry that you're able to provide for. Tell me a little bit about that.
Functionality is a very important item. You can do whatever design you want to create, but if it is not practical, then what is the point? Our cabinet designers give utmost priority to the functionality of the kitchen. Within keeping the design in line, keeping the trends in line, we always want to have a very practical and functional kitchen. We focus a lot on that one. We take customers' inputs as to what they are looking for the kitchen. If they have an existing kitchen, we ask them like what you are missing or what extra you want or what you want to get rid of. And then our designers, keeping those things in mind, will design the kitchen. Now, once the cabinet design is done, then the rest of the things automatically just follow the cabinet design. Now, in granite, when it comes, then we could do a little bit more overhangs and that stuff. But the design part starts actually with the cabinets, and we have a very good team of cabinet designers, and our managers here will put a very excellent design and very practical and very much to the customer's liking, because all their questions will be answered. If there are any concerns for them, they will be answered before we move forward.
We've spoken a lot about granite because it's very popular. How does that of quartz and marble, how does that differ compared to granite?
Marble has always been there, and marble is still preferred for certain specialty projects like vanities or sometimes kitchens also. The latest trend, quartz is picking up a little bit, but still cannot replace granite because of its uniqueness in granite, whereas quartz is an engineered product where it's man-made. but it is picking up slowly. There are variety of designs in that. We do cater to the quartz industry also. We are authorized dealer for pretty much every quartz company that is out there, whether it is Caesar Stone, Cambria, Silestone, Pentel Quartz, whatever it is, we are an authorized dealer for them.
That is great. One of the places I see a lot of remodeling or even redesigning being done is in basements, be it complete basements or theaters. Is that pretty popular as well?
Yes, granite is popular in the basements and both cabinets. Now, when it comes to cabinets, we need to, again, in basements also, there'll be cabinets, there'll be bar areas. Some people even do a kitchen in their basement. So there's so much of applications that goes, and it also depends on the quality of the cabinets the customers are choosing. There are variety of products out there. There are ready to assemble products called RTA lines, which there are boxes ready. In like cardboard boxes, people bring them and assemble them. Now those are shabby cabinets. We do not recommend them, but if somebody wants them, we can provide them with those. But for the similar price range, a little bit more, actually they can get a much more quality cabinets. That's what we try to educate and explain to the customer, because at the end of the day, you might get cheap cabinets, but at the same time, you are getting what you are paying for. It's a cheap quality, and they won't last long. But initially they look good, but eventually they will break down. But whereas if you balance it out with price and quality, then you can actually get a very, very good product. And that's what our main focus to the customer is, and we try to educate them. And at the end of the day, it is up to them what they want to pick, and we will help them with that.
Based on the testimonials out there, folks are happy because things are lasting longer and you've been around long enough. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at the different products they have out there. Quite honestly, many services they're able to provide for you. Like they said, they can provide consultations in the home. They can also provide consultations here in the office. Take a look at the testimonials online, and you can also see some great images that will really get your juices flowing, deciding what you're going to put in your home. Some great ideas out there. Also take a look at their kitchen visualizer right there on the website. I mean, you can really make a few clicks and decide what your kitchen can kind of look like. Some great ideas. Scott, tell me a little bit about the cabinets you guys offer here. We're talking about a lot of different materials as well, just like the granite.
Absolutely, yeah. We here in the Design Center, we carry quite a few different lines of cabinets. We have about 6 of them. Anything from just a basic entry-level line or builder grade all the way up to full custom cabinets. So anything that anyone wants, we can get them in at whatever kind of budget they're looking for.
So if somebody's got a downstairs basement, they want to put in brand new cabinets out there, you can do that from square one. What about like resurfacing or just giving a facelift to some existing ones as well?
Absolutely. We do offer the refacing or even the resurfacing. We don't do a lot of it just because we actually prefer the new cabinet themselves. And we've done a lot of real extensive research on that and really found that replacing is a little bit more cost effective in the long run than say refacing where you're replacing just the doors. In a lot of cases, you're really not saving a lot of money by doing that. We've actually done a little background, like I said, and seen about a 10 to 15% savings, where in all reality, if you just replace all your cabinets, you can get, you now can redesign to whatever look or whatever new layout that you would really like and fits your needs versus maybe what was already there and you're kind of stuck with it. So
absolutely. So you're not limited by what is right there. You can put in new plans or whatever.
Absolutely.
Some of the products, I mean, share with me some of the manufacturers you guys work with.
Well, we carry one manufacturer called Bridgewood, and they're one of their great lines. It's a semi-custom line called Advantage by Bridgewood. Great line, one of our most popular. We also carry craft-made Vantage, or at that rate, anything in craft-made. We also have quality cabinets. American Heritage is another great kind of entry-level line that we carry. We also have another line that's kind of entry-level but semi-custom American Value. We're very proud of it, and we excited about it. We picked up a new line called Starmark. It's on the upper end, but they're wonderful, wonderful cabinets. So those are, like I said, about 6 or so lines that we carry. Great lines, and we're very, very pleased that we can kind of reach anybody's needs with any of those lines that we have.
That is great. When I think of cabinets, I think up above the counter, but we're talking down below. There's a lot of functionality that can be done there. You've got some different drawers there. Is that something important to folks?
Absolutely. The beauty of cabinets is you can really think outside the box. There's so many different things that you can do, from doing just a simple cabinet with a couple doors on it, to having drawers, to having organizers inside the drawers, all kinds of different things that you can do. And it really comes down to not only a budget, but your liking, your desires, and your practical needs in a kitchen. And really what is it that when you're in there cooking or doing something in that kitchen, how can those cabinets best help you to utilize your space at the most?
Beautiful but functional. Obviously, the homes look great. They have nice countertops on them. A great complement to a lot of these tops is hardwood floors. That is something you mentioned you go into. Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, we do carry and help with hardwood floors as well. We have the hardwood floor and also the engineered floor hardwood. Nowadays, the engineered hardwood is picking up more because of the styles, because of the patterns, because of the many increased size of the plank size. So the engineered hardwood floor is picking up a lot. So we do both of them, and you are very right in saying that a good house with good cabinets, good countertops with hardwood floor definitely gives you that upgraded look that you are looking for.
You obviously have expanded throughout the years here, moved into an extra location right here. How many square feet? What is the facility here that you offer?
We have about 6,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse, inside warehouse on the granite side, and about another 5,000 square feet of open warehouse for the stone. And then we have about another 4,000 of design center.
This is a family-owned and operated company. You've been voted the best of Aurora 6 years running. How does it feel knowing you're helping folks out there, make it easy for them to remodel?
It feels great. We have always looked up as a service and do the right thing. We follow certain ethics, and we are not here to just talk something to the customer and just get it done kind of people. We actually take pride in our job. We actually want the job to be very good. That way, in our own interest, that customers are very happy and then they talk good about us. But more importantly, we care about our jobs, and we want to do the best out there. That way, a good product is delivered to the customer, and at the end of the day, we want to see a happy customer.
From quarry to kitchen, we do it all. They're located right here in Aurora, Colorado. Check out their contact information at the bottom of the screen right there. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here on location with Cocktails for a Cause. Since 2009, they've been providing a unique approach to philanthropy, something they basically have called hand-to-hand giving. I'm here with the president, founder. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit. We caught you on another great night that you're throwing here. You are a Colorado native, educated here, real estate profession, have a talent for throwing a great party. Let me ask you, in 2009, you were watching the news there. Something touched your heart to basically do more than what a lot of people would do, and that is take some serious action rather quickly. Tell me how the story got started.
Well, I kept hearing a news story about children that were getting sick because they were being left in dirty diapers because their family could not afford a diaper. And I thought to myself, that is awful. And I love the power of women. I have fabulous women friends. So I said, come to my house, don't bring wine, don't bring an appetizer, bring diapers or wipes. And it took me 2 years before I learned that 37 women that night outraised a Denver Nuggets drive. Over 4,000 diapers and over 2,500 wipes. And we had those go to the Denver Health Center. They came and spoke, and it felt so good to give something. I always wrote checks to charities and wondered, did that money ever go to where it should?
providing a fun and tangible way for people to make an impact. Everybody's having a good time tonight. Is that the point?
Yes, it is. And what I really want everyone to know is that this is free. Your ticket in the door is to bring the items that the charity needs. And what's so wonderful about that, and I love, is that if you can only afford to bring one pair of socks, you can come, learn about them, and help your community. Or if you can provide hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, you can come. So there's over 1,500 women in our database, and we grow by an average of 100 women per event. I think that's why our average give is so high. It's an average give of $100 per woman, and I think it is because they go out and they shop and they collect and they don't realize how much they're buying. And it feels so good to know that hoodie, that pair of socks or blanket is on a homeless child in the middle of winter, and that you have changed their life. We get the charity up there to speak, and we always say you get 15 to 20 minutes, and when they see that 400 to 500 women are quiet, they keep going and going and going.
And to actually see a truckload of actual bags, tangible, right there, that's pretty powerful.
Well, and to give you an idea, Excelsior Youth Center got over 54,000 items. So this is thousands and thousands of items that they're receiving.
I mean, quite honestly, nonprofits are very cautious to...
And we are one of the very few charities out there that give 100% of what people bring. And it is a major impact to the bottom line of those charities. So again, 54,000 items equals $40,000 in-kind donation.
I mean, is this a great venue?
It is a great venue. Ask me tomorrow when I've lived through tonight. But yes, and what's so exciting is we were in the Cable Center, and each and every event we were close to fire code. And so now we have the room to grow, because the reality of it is we want all the women to come. We want your viewers to come, because the more we raise in items, that benefits the charity.
Share with me some of the charities that you've been able to help in the past year, and who was tonight's recipient?
So tonight's recipient is the Tennyson Center for Children, and this is about children who are abused and with neglect. It's very, very sad, and they help these kids who have been in multiple foster homes, and as well as kids that are not thriving in the regular school system, to be able to go there, and they are the winners. Once you're in the Tennyson Center, these children have hope. So that's tonight's recipient.
Very little, yet you have served over 2,500 women, over 250,000 products that have come through the doors, and you're probably adding to that tonight, I'm sure. This has to be something that has been heartwarming for you to look out on the audience and see everyone.
It does, which is why I cry all the time. I cry in such gratitude that women are joining me to help the people in our local community who need it the most.
Wonderful. Well, as a guest here tonight, I can tell you you're doing a fantastic job. Very wonderful. Folks are having a great time, and we loved coming out here. Let me ask you this. You see piles and piles of, be it diapers, supplies, maybe clothing. You've got a complete truck out there. I mean, do you ever just really just pick up one pack of diapers and realize that's going to touch one life, and it's got to be pretty powerful?
Here's what's so wonderful. We've raised over 300,000 items in this 24 events, not including tonight. And what you realize is one item doesn't equate to one person. So let's even say if we take it down to 200,000. In 6 years, the Women of Cocktails for a Cause have changed the life of 200,000 people in Denver. And some of it just gave them hygiene products, but some of them it was a blanket, a pair of socks, or a hoodie that might have saved their life in the middle of winter on the street. It is a wonderful thing.
Fantastic. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you want to sign up to their e-letter, because they'll let you know where the next event is. You can also sign up and actually donate right there. All donations are accepted. We're talking about a program here that gives 100% to the recipient. You don't see that very often, and it takes a lot of overhead. It takes corporations, it takes small business, and it takes individuals coming together, being part of the Olive Club. They need many, many members out there. Check out the contact information right there as well. And you're going to see this is a company that began really with an idea that you could help somebody. You went out there and you acted on it. A lot of people may shrug and just walked off. I think it's fantastic. I appreciate you letting us come out, do an interview with you today. Anyone out there who has never been here before, what would you tell them?
Please come. Come and bring your friends and bring your items for the charity and make a difference and learn about what's right here in our own backyard. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful to be here today.
Wonderful. They have made giving quite easy and a whole lot of fun. That is Cocktails for a Cause right here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know. hope we've enticed you to try something new this week. Until next time, if you know of a business who you feel the whole city should know about, nominate them, we'll send a reporter out. This is Gary Atencio from CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.